So I've watched Spider-Man Far From Home, the last installment to a trilogy for a franchise that I really couldn't bother to care about anymore.
Don't care, don't care, don't care, still don't care. I don't care, I don't.
And the only reason I watched it was because my Gramps wanted to spend some time with us. God bless his heart. Now, this isn't a review.
What? What the fuck?
No. This is about a topic that I think peeps should understand. You see, I was watching a stream called The Flashcast, hosted by YellowFlash. They were having a little discussion on if the box office success Spider-Man means if it's okay to support companies who for so long had disrespected their customers' fan base. One side, YellowFlash, saying that it was okay to partake in it since it's entertaining and not woke, so they should support it. Due to other media those companies created were woke, therefore went broke. This success showing them that they can stop making already mentioned woke content. While the other side, ThatUmbrellaGuy, saying that it was only a fluke, that the only reason why this was a success was due to nostalgia baiting and that these companies wouldn't learn from this. That it was better to just let them die off and never return because they made it known that they don't like us. After hearing this, I had a few thoughts that I just had to let out. Now, for those that believe that this was an entertaining movie, I only have to ask you this. What exactly brought you to watch this movie in the first place? Was it due to you being invested into the other last two Spider-Man movies? Or was it due to you being interested in Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield coming back? Because if it was the former, then congratulations, you were baited. You hopped right into the hook and got yanked straight to the grill. And that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Interesting. Indeed.
I, for one, believe that nostalgia baiting isn't necessarily a bad thing. It just depends on how you use it. Think about The Mandalorian, more specifically Season 2, where they had the fall famous Luke cameo at the end of the season finale. And think about the, two Spider-Man appearing in the latter half of No Way Home. Some peeps say that there's a difference between the two, that one was done with more respect to the character's character. But frankly, that doesn't matter in this conversation, and what matters is that they did it in the first place, more specifically, when they did it. Both of these examples use nostalgia baiting moments that were strategically placed at the end of the series or towards the latter third of the movie to distract from the more obvious flaws. After watching the movie, I asked my family if they liked it, and they said yes, but they were really waiting for the latter third of the movie, which kind of told me everything I needed to know. Anyway, they knew what they were doing with these cameos. And by they, I mean these companies. And by these companies, I mean, I know that this webhead movie was done by a different company, Sony, but guess what? They both get money from this movie, and they both done the strategy, so, Ghostbusters from Sony and Mandalorian from Disney, as I mentioned before. Anyway, if you look at Marvel's rap sheet, it kind of shows you that they're not going to really change. And if you look at Sony's track record for good movies, it isn't really that great either, so I wouldn't really depend on them being, consistent. So if I had to choose a side on this, I'd probably say that I'm gonna sit back and wait. If they go back to making bad content, I won't watch it. But if they start making good content, I'll watch it on my ship as I sail the high seas. Because, I'm a content creator and I gotta get my grift in. But hey, that's just me. Anyway, I hope you found this topic as interesting as I did. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And while you're at it, give a look at my other stuff too, will ya? Thanks. And I'll see you next time. Later.